The Security Council chamber was packed. As always in these quarterly briefings, a number of observers ranging from the EU to the Vatican taking part. And looming over proceedings, the ever-escalating crisis in Gaza, where the death toll continues to rise among those demonstrating on the border with Israel.
Israel must calibrate its use of force and minimize the use of live fire. Lethal force should be used only as a last resort. Hamas and the leaders of the demonstrations must keep protesters away from the Gaza fence and prevent all violent actions and provocations.
The Israeli ambassador maintained Israel was exercising its right of self-defense.
Israel has an obligation to protect our citizens, and we will do so while minimizing civilian casualties to the other side. The fact is that despite these impossible conditions, the vast majority of those killed were confirmed members of terrorist organizations.
No acknowledgement that among the dead are a number of children. An explanation of this left to Israel's prime defender in the Council, the US, as always, leaping to the defense of its close ally. The ambassador claiming that Hamas should bear the responsibility for the children killed or injured.
Anyone who truly cares about children in Gaza should insist that Hamas immediately stop using children as cannon fodder in its conflict with Israel.
The Palestinian representative was adamant that the demonstrations are legitimate protest against continued Israeli occupation and siege.
Why is the occupying power so surprised that a people would rise up to demand their dignity and freedom? Why is it so outraged that a people would use all possible peaceful means to bring an end to its persecution?
At the end of the meeting, it appeared the words of the special coordinator at the beginning all but forgotten. His plea that everyone in the Middle East needs to step back from the brink unheard or ignored by some. Hanna, Al Jazeera, United Nations.